I always think it's so funny when it says go live. You're live. Well, thank you. Thank you. When I woke up, I wasn't quite sure. I had to check, make sure all my body parts were there and working. Apparently, I'm live, and if you're listening now, chances are you're live too. So, congratulations. It's hump day. Yeah, that used to mean something when I used to like get up, get dressed, and go to work every day. Now it just means it's Thursday. And I play tennis 2 times today, which is kind of a fun thing to do. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, so appropriate that you're the first person here, Opa, and that you say good morning, sunshine to me every morning. Because, hang on, this morning's word art is very simple. Very simple. Celebrate sunshine. Yeah, because it doesn't really matter if it's cold, cold, cold outside or hot outside or perfect outside. It's the sunshine that warms our skin. I know sometimes we go out in the morning to play tennis and it might be 60 degrees, which for most of you is like summertime. But it can be very cold if the sun's not shining. You can walk into a room, and if there isn't some natural light of some kind or some sunshine of some kind coming in, it doesn't really feel warm. Sunlight is warmth. Yes. Good morning. My sunshine's here too. Hi. It's a very special day today in so many ways. Well, okay, it's not special in this way, but it is indeed yet another day on the way to Valentine's Day. So today is Promise Day. So today, I guess, is the day instead of giving hearts or Valentines or teddy bears or chocolates like we've done already this week, today is Promise Day. So, what's your promise? And it doesn't have to be to a partner, it could be just to you because it's all about love. And I keep telling you, you need to love you. So, what's your promise to you today? What are you going to do? Good morning, JB. It's so many fun things today. I don't know if Ginny, you made it. Good. I don't know if you guys like peppermint patties. I've never had one, so I can't tell you, but it is Peppermint Patty Day, just in case you were wondering if there was anything special to put on your menu today. It's also Make a Friend Day and Giving Hearts Days. So besides promises, you could give hearts, either little ones that you make or, just give your heart away. Oh, you're going thrifting today. You could go with my sweetie. He loves doing that. Yeah, I do too. I'm desperately wanting to do this thing called assemblage, which is kind of like a 3D collage. So I'm kind of collecting little things that I can solder together to make a big something. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's taking me forever, I know, but I am working on it. It's also time to start a new puzzle. I got this crazy puzzle I'm going to start that's all dice of different colors. Should be really hard. Thousand pieces of dice. Is that like Bush's 1,000 points of light? Could be. It's Satisfied Staying Single Day. So if you don't have a sweetheart, be happy with the way you are. What do you like about the way you are? Because that's working for you too. Or you wouldn't still be that way. I kind of like being with my guy. I'm not going to lie. It's White T-shirt Day. Can I just say that white T-shirts, to me, wearing a white T-shirt is me saying, this is exactly how I want to look. Yeah, because I wouldn't wear a white T-shirt unless I was really tiny. So I only wear white T-shirts when I am at my perfect weight. Yeah. Oh, oh, JB, I love that. I don't know, for those of you who can't read the comments on the side, Jonathan says, yesterday a lady paid for our order of tamales as we didn't have any cash, but only a debit card. We wanted to go to the ATM, but she insisted and said, pay it forward. I promise I will. Don't you love when that happened? That happened to me like last year when I was buying an ice cream cone. Yes, I was. And it wasn't that I didn't even have cash. The people who were ahead of me were taking a really long time deciding. And they looked over at me and said, "Took us forever. What are you going to have?" And I said, "Oh, and it's my turn. I'm going to have butter pecan." And we all laughed. And the guy goes, "Give her a butter pecan and put it on me." It was like, wow. So I went and paid it forward. It's so much fun, isn't it? So you don't have to wait for someone to do something wonderful for you. You can start the pay it forward thing. Yeah. Woo. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. That is truly awesome. Mm. Henry Henry says that she's preparing for a huge snowstorm. And I'm hoping that there's a little bit of sunshine in there for you because there is something so magic about the sun shining on new fallen snow. Ugh. Okay, look, I want to share my necklace with you. Can you read it from where you are? It says Grandy. It's one of my daughter's pieces. She made this one for me special to say Grandy. I am Grandy Sandy, by the way. And to the people I am not directly Grandy Sandy to, some still call me Grandy, but I have a whole slew of people who call me Auntie Grandy Sandy. I have a lot of nieces and nephews and almost nieces and nephews and sort of nieces and nephews and sort of grandchildren. And I love being connected to people. So when I got the name Grandy, it kind of stuck. Yeah, it certainly did. It's Make a Friend Day. Go out there, get a friend. Playing Pay It Forward is a great way to make a friend, by the way. It is. Um, did I tell you more about my mystery, by the way? Remember, I told you I sent a condolence card, and then about a week and a half later, I got it back in the mail with a message saying, "Hey, you have the wrong address. We tried to deliver it to north instead of south, and it wasn't them either. And we didn't know what to do. So we're sending it back to you so you can take care of it." And I was so grateful, even though I didn't know their name. I sent them a gratitude book, right? Well, the other day I got a message from someone who said, "What is this thing you sent me and why did you send it?" I said, "Well, because you were so thoughtful and I wanted to say thank you." "What do you mean we were thoughtful? We didn't do anything. We don't even know who you are." And I went through the whole story and she said, "But that letter is still sitting here." And she sent me a picture of it. And I sent her a picture back and I said, "No, it's not sitting there because I have it back here." It's still like the hugest mystery. We cannot figure out who the kind person was. But I said, "Keep the book. The world needs a little love right now. If I find out who it is, I'll send out another one." Pretty crazy, huh? We have no idea. It's sunny but brutal where Opa is. It's really, really dark where I am. It isn't even sun up yet. It's 6:09 in California. It's early morning. Um, it is okay. This one is cute. It's Get Out Your Guitar Day. So my sweetie plays guitar among other instruments, and one of my happiest times a day is when he serenades. He doesn't sometimes even know he's playing for me, but I'm listening from the other room. So sometimes I'll just start clapping when he's done, and he didn't even know I was listening. I love live music. And when it's being sung right there and played right there in your house, it gets to your heart, doesn't it? So if you have a guitar, get it out because today is Get Out Your Guitar Day. It's also Fat Thursday. I don't like that. I don't even like the way it sounds. But here's my new theory. You know how animals put on like extra weight in the winter to keep them warm? I'm going with the assumption that that's why I've put on weight. It's just to keep me warm through your cold winter. Yeah, that's what it is. I did go to the doctor and she was not very happy with me. Yeah, she told me to go home and lose some weight. Yeah. Okay, so I have some weight to lose. It'll happen. I'll do it. Air guitar definitely counts. Womp, bom, 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 bom. Yes. Yes, if you're good at air guitar, it's actually almost as good as the real thing. Woo! air guitar does count. You can hibernation weight. Yes, that's it. That's it. It's hibernation weight. How do I explain the fact that I go out and play tennis for 2 hours every day and I'm still gaining weight? I don't know. Whatever. 1858. On this day, that's a long time ago, it was the first sighting by a 14-year-old Bernadette of Lourdes of the Virgin Mary. I'm sorry, but that may not be my religion, but I believe I do. I think it's awesome. Thomas Edison's birthday today. And in response to his birthday, we also have Be Electrific Day. Isn't that a great word? Electrific. What are you? I am electrific. And it says that it's not just about celebrating that he invented the light bulb, but it's also, get this, oh, this feels so exciting to me. It's about discovering the electricity in you. Today, you get to go out in the world, even if you stay home, and be electrific. Yeah. How about that, huh? Especially if you're stuck inside today because you're in the middle of a snowstorm like Henry, or it's freezing friggin' cold like where Opa is, you can still be electrific. So go out there and spread that electricity and make a new friend and eat a peppermint patty. And I said patty like I was from the Midwest. Oh, yeah, that's right. I am originally from the Midwest. Do you say patty instead of patty? Okay, whatever. It is. Oh my God. Oprah just challenged me to give up my sweetheart's treats for 21 days. She's challenging me and she says she lost 15 pounds. No treats for 15 days? That sounds like a punishment. Okay, so wait a minute. How about I just cut down on treats? Would that work? Because I don't want it. I have this thing about dieting. I would rather change the way I eat, which I should do. Like last night, I did not eat any treats, not because I was punishing myself, but because I wasn't hungry. What I find is when I listen to my body, I don't eat a lot. But the problem is my eyes get excited about what I'm looking at, and then I eat it. Okay, 21 days. Today is the 11th of February. That would be the 32nd of February. Okay. How about through, like early March? I'm not gonna do this like it was Lent because I don't want to deny myself of something. If I really want it, I want to be able to have it and not feel guilty about it. However, what I will accept as a challenge is to make good choices and to stop when I'm full. And I bet you if I just do that, I bet you I lose weight in 21 days. I don't want to deprive myself, but I do want to eat healthy. And how about I make mega dog dare you. Okay. I have 21 days. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but today I weigh 133 pounds. That's like huge for me. All right, mark that down. I weigh 133 pounds today. I have 21 days. I have 21 days. So let's say March 5th, okay? March 5th, I do another weigh-in. I'm going to do this. I am. I'm not going to give up every sweet in the world because that's not the way I roll, but I am going to lose at least 10 pounds within the next 21 days. Is that safe? Yeah, that's it. That's safe. Okay. Oh, 10 pounds. I'm writing this down because it's a challenge. Okay. Is that good enough? Oh, Chris from Chicago mentioned our jam session at your house a couple of summers ago. He wants to do it again and he says hi. Yes. How fun would that be? soon as this thing is over. So I don't know if you remember from when I used to do this morning coffee in the other room, but we have like where other people have a family room, we have a music and playroom. Truly, it's like filled with guitars and drums and horns and piano. And I mean, it's like got a whole sound system in there and microphones everywhere. And oh, it's awesome. And I do remember that now. Jonathan was out here and he brought his friend Chris, who was visiting from Chicago. If I remember correctly, Chris was sitting in on the drums, right? We were singing along. Oh my God. Oh, it was great. I don't play an instrument except maybe, those little shaker things or something like that. Tambourine now and then, but I love to sing along. So we were doing that. Whoa. Okay, Opa, I'm accepting your challenge. I'm not going to do it the way you said, but I am accepting a 21-day challenge. I accept. I'm a little nervous now, I'm not going to lie. Okay, what else? What else? It's Burt Reynolds' birthday. Can I tell you a really quick story? So, one of my former sister-in-laws, who unfortunately is no longer with us, lived in San Diego. I lived in LA, and she called me one day. We were no longer sister-in-laws, but we were still friends. And she said, I have a friend who's moving up to the LA area and he doesn't know anyone. Would you kind of adopt him? Would you mind? And I said, no, send him over. I'll have him over for dinner. I was a single mom with 2 little munchkins, right? So a few days later, I get a call from this guy whose name is Sasha Gabor. Okay, so Sasha says, hey, I'm here. And Donna said, call you. So I'm calling you. And I said, great, come on over. We'll have dinner. So this guy shows up at the door. Can I tell you, the reason I'm telling you about him now is he looks exactly like Burt Reynolds did 40 years ago, because this was 40 years ago, right? He's like so gorgeous. It's unbelievable. So I invite him in and I take him under my wing and tell him all about LA. And it turns out he's Jewish and there's a Jewish holiday coming up. So I invite him to go to my parents' house to celebrate. And he becomes like part of the family. I'm not really interested in him, although he is heartthrobby gorgeous. And it turns out he actually was Burt Reynolds' double, as it turns out. And he drove a car that was, remember Smokey and the Bandit? Remember the car, Smokey? I think the car was Smokey or it was the Bandit. I forget which. But he actually drove a car exactly like that too. I mean, he carried this double thing into real life. So my kids thought Sasha was like the best because every time Sasha came over, he would pile them into his Smokey and the Bandit car and take them for a ride around the neighborhood and honk at all their friends. So they thought that was really cool. Okay, so now we'll get to the good part. You ready? This is kind of X-rated. So if your children are with you, send them to the other room. So one day Sasha comes over and it's summertime and we're up in LA and I decide we're going to have a picnic lunch outside on the picnic table, right? So I'm inside making lunch for me and the kids and Sasha. And Sasha says, oh, I brought my portfolio with me. Do you want to see my headshots in my portfolio? And I said, oh yeah, I would love to. That'd be great. And he goes out to the patio and he starts like laying these pictures out all over the table. I come outside. Seriously, I'm totally serious about this. The table is covered with giant nude pictures of Sasha and pictures of him having sex with these really hot women and pictures of all his body parts, big pictures of all his body parts. I came out and I screamed, what do you think you're doing? I have little children in this house. And I start pushing all the pictures. Why would you bring that kind of stuff? And he looks at me totally innocent. And he says, I thought you wanted to see my portfolio. I said, yeah, but he said, Do you not know that I'm a porn star? I cannot tell you how I freaked out at that point. He was, yes, a Burt Reynolds lookalike in movies, but he was also the Burt Reynolds lookalike in porn. At which point he invited me because I was a writer to write some stories for them to film. And as he put it, you don't have to write the dialogue. We'll take care of that. You just have to write the story and we'll pay you $1,500 a story. At which point I said, easy money, and I can't do it. And I said, and Sasha, I can't have you over here anymore. This is not good for my children. And that was the last time I saw Sasha. But it was hilarious. Yes, I'd love to see your portfolio. Womp. I didn't want to see quite that much of him. Anyway, we did some hilarious Burt Reynolds lookalike things before we weren't friends anymore, and fooling people and making people think I was dating Burt Reynolds and I was Sally Field. Yeah. Anyway, that's my Burt Reynolds story. Happy birthday, Burt Reynolds. And Sheryl Crow and Jennifer Aniston. It's like, woo, party today. All right, look, I don't even want to talk anymore because I've got some work to do. I have to plan out how I'm going to get down to 120 pounds. That's more than that's more than 10 pounds. I need to get down to 120 or below. That's my goal. I don't know if I can do that in 21 days, but I'll do the best I can. And I'll check in with you periodically, but only if I'm doing well, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.